I want to talk about um I hope everybody's doing well. Hold on. I have did read so many reads on Allie Carter. It's kind of dark in here. I'm at my daughter's visiting. So I want to talk about Allie Carter. Okay. Um the reason why I want to talk about Allie Carter is because there's so many things that Allie Carter has spoke about, right? Um And I feel like there's things Ally Carter hasn't spoke about, okay? Um, and her name, Ally Carter, is that her birth name? Okay. There's so many questions, okay? Who is her mother? Okay. Um, and what is her real story, right? Because I feel like there's so much more to Ally Carter, okay? And we're not getting the full picture, right? We're getting bits and pieces like a puzzle piece, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Um, so when I first seen Ally Carter, I'll never forget it. Okay. I did a read on her. And I felt like she was telling her truth, right? Bits and pieces of her truth, right? Because she's fractured, right? But then I was also seeing other things, okay? Now I have talked about the things that I've seen, and she validated a lot of things that I seen in the spiritual realm. Okay, Allie Carter. Okay, Allie Carter is the girl that was in the Jay-Z video. Um, the girl, well, she's a woman. She's not a girl no more. Okay, she's a woman. I had did reads on her. I probably did about 3 reads on her. But it's interesting because I feel like we're missing information, okay? Um, and I'm trying as a psychic put the pieces together, okay? Because every time I come on my phone or down on my phone and down my timeline, I see something that Allie Carter has said. Um, and I know she's telling her truth. And the reason why is because when I did psychic reads on missing children and what was going on in the industry, I seen a lot of things that she was saying. Okay, I seen it already in the spiritual realm. Okay, like for instance, the military bases. Okay, I seen that um over a year ago. Okay, when I did the read on Summer Moon Wells and Alex that came to visit me, okay? And he was showing me the military bases, okay? Go back to my reads, okay? And I kept asking myself, why were they stopping at military bases? Okay. Now I want to say something else too. The first video that I did um on those kids in Tennessee, I didn't talk about the military bases, but the second video I did, okay, because I have to be very careful what I talk about. Okay, this video, I'm not going to say for entertainment purposes because it's not entertainment. Okay, this is real life, real situations. Um, so I feel like Allie Carter, there's more to her story. Okay, and I'm starting to see something. Um, and I was asked to be shown it. Okay, so I don't know if her birth name is really Allie Carter. Okay, and Carter. Okay, the last name Carter. Um, is Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're the Carters, right? And then how she was amongst Hollywood, how she said that she was contracted out, okay? Like servitude, like uh a child in bondage, like modern day slavery, okay? And then they would have numbers, okay? Contracts, okay? On these children or these these children, okay? Or adults, okay? So they would have contracts, and certain families, they would be rented out to the families, okay? Now, I also seen this, with Madonna, okay, Madonna. Um, I was really drawn to Madonna's children, okay? There's something bizarre going on there. There is a video that I've been trying to I found it, um, and then all of a sudden I went back and looked and I don't see it. And there is gestures that she does in the photographs with the kids. She'll do this, okay? Like she's advertising the children. Okay, it's the most bizarre thing, okay? Madonna. Yeah, Madonna. Okay. Um, so Ali Carter was speaking a lot of her truth. But my question is, why hasn't she been on any talk show? Okay. Why hasn't somebody called her and say or got in contact with her some kind of way? And say, Allie, we like for you and your mom. She calls her mom, mother. Okay. I still feel like that woman she's with, she's not to be trusted. Okay. You remember when P. Diddy had like the victims and he was having them call him daddy, okay? And she calls her mom, mother. It's not her real biological mother. So who is her real biological mother? Okay. Um, where does she come from? Okay. She says she comes from California. I do see a sister and I do see a brother with her. Okay. Where's her brother and sister? Okay. Because obviously they were put in foster care too, right? If they were put in foster care. Or is the mother, okay? I feel like we're going to get the truth on Allie Carter very soon, okay? The whole story, okay? Because she's given us bits and pieces, okay? Because she says she can't give us all the information because it's too much. But is it too much? No, I don't believe it's too much. Okay, some of us are ready to hear the real story. Okay, because some of us have did psychic reads and we have pulled this energy. We have seen it. Okay, and a lot of psychics are talking about Ollie Carter and asking the question, okay, that question mark. Where does she come from? Okay, how did she get out of this organized trafficking, high elite trafficking that she was in. Okay. Allie, if you're watching my channel, I'm not coming for you. I just have a lot of questions. Okay. And I'm going to get the answers to these questions. Okay. I wanna say something too. Remember when I was talking about the portals? Okay, there's portals everywhere. And she talks about that, okay? But she talks about the trafficking, okay? We already know the tunnels exist, okay? But you got to understand there's also underground worlds, right? And in the water, okay? In the water, okay? So today I was looking up who owns submarines, okay? Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, there's another white guy, I'll put his picture, okay? He owns one of the biggest submarines, okay? What does these rich men want with submarines, okay? Um, in the body of water, okay? Because there's actually people living underwater in cities, okay? So they just had a hearing in Congress, right? And they talked the the body of water, okay? I'm starting to I'm starting to see a lot of things, and a lot of things are not making sense, and some things are making sense. So it's like a puzzle, and I'm putting the puzzle pieces together. Okay. Because Allie is saying this one lady is her mother. Okay. Is Tupac Shakur's first wife. Okay. Um, but is that her mother? Okay. Because think about it. Let's say that's not her mother. Okay. And she came from a woman, she didn't come from the foster system. Say she came from a woman that was trafficked, and Allie Carter is the offspring of that trafficking woman. Okay. I also seen something else with Allie. I see children with Allie Carter. Okay. So Allie Carter, did you have children? And where are those children, those offsprings of yours at? Okay. This is about to get deep here. Okay. Maybe Allie, you can come on my page and answer these questions for me. But I am putting the pieces together, okay? Because she talks about these babies, okay? And these babies that are being born that are not having birth certificates. Um, Feeding these children, and these offsprings are being sold off, okay? Think of slavery, but modern day slavery, okay? Can you imagine it's modern day slavery in the United States? Okay. I mean, we see it in Africa all the time. We see it in the Middle East. Okay. There's Africans that go to like Dubai, go to Lebanon, go to Pakistan, go to different places, and they're in servitude. But they're not in servitude, they're actually in slavery. Okay, modern day slavery. Okay, that's what we're gonna call it because it is modern day slavery. Because why I say it's modern day slavery is because you're being sold off and somebody's paying for you, for another human being, a child. Okay. There's so many questions, okay, that I need answers. Okay. And I'm going to do another reading on this because I need the answers to these questions. Okay. And I'm seeing offsprings. Okay. So did Allie Carter have children? And she said she escaped, but did she really escape? Okay. Did they tell her she had to go? Okay. For whatever reason. Okay. There's a lot of questions here. Okay. Um, I mean, obviously, if they told her to go, they knew she was fractured and nobody would believe her because people would think she's crazy. Okay. But she's dropping receipts. Okay. She's dropping receipts. She really is. And I know for a fact she's telling the truth on many things. It's because I seen it in the spiritual realm when I did readings. Okay. So she's telling the truth. Okay. So is she's even if she's getting this information from somebody, okay, there is truth there. Okay. There's truth there in her fractured mind. There's a lot of questions I have, okay. Um, and the thing is, we don't think modern day slavery is going on because we don't see it in front of our face. Okay. We're not seeing people at the auction block, okay? But they are on an auction block. There's people paying for these offsprings of these children, and there's people paying for to traffic people, okay? And it's a lucrative business, okay? And then when she talks about the submarines, it makes sense, okay? Because there is cities underwater, okay? And there's tunnels everywhere. Okay. There's a man, I'm gonna put his picture up. Um, he lives in Ohio. Okay. He's a a billionaire. He has a submarine. Okay, I think his name is Larry O'Connor. Okay, if I'm not sure, Larry O'Connor. Okay, um, he works for, I think. Don't get me wrong on this. I will also put where he works at. Okay, but I think his name's Larry O'Connor. Okay, he owns a submarine. So America is the second country that owns the most submarines. Russia is the first. Okay. I'm talking about private submarines. Um, I'm not talking about military submarines. Okay. And why were these children being stopped at military bases? Okay. So were there people that were working in the military that were involved with human trafficking? I mean, I seen it when I did the read um where the kids were being moved from Tennessee to Michigan. Okay. They were making stops and then they were being sent to different places. Okay. Um and I couldn't believe it when I seen the military bases because I seen people in military uniform. Okay. I may sound crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay. Just tapped in here. Okay. Um and I was couldn't believe what I was seeing. Okay. The people that are supposed to defend us are trafficking humans. Okay. It sounds crazy. Okay. Do I feel like it's the whole military? No. I feel like it's certain ones that they're paid off and involved with this trafficking. Okay. Um, and what else did Allie talk about? Okay, so Allie talked about something else. So she talked about if you look in your area and you look at they call it like if there's five or more of them in the area. Okay. In my area, there was one. Okay. In some areas, there's five or more. Okay. They're trafficking hubs. Okay. She was right about that. Okay. She talks about the schools. Okay. I didn't know that when I did that read on Ethan Pates, there's something with that school that Ethan Pates went to. Okay. And then I found out that P. Diddy Combs also had a school. Okay. Just like Oprah Winfrey has schools. Okay, these people had schools. Could you imagine them having school, being around children? Okay, so we have every right to know who these people are because they could be around your children. Okay, yeah, they could be around your children every single day. Okay, and you have the right to know who these people are. Okay, and I feel like the reason why a lot of this stuff is being talked about now is because Donald Trump is going to release the full Epstein list, okay? Because the FBI director has that list. I talked about this in many videos. And it's not a threat to national security if you release that list. It's actually going to protect people. Think about it. Protect children. Protect innocent people out here. Okay. Is anybody on here? I see one person watching. So I just feel like there's more to Allie's story. Okay. Like, even her name, Carter, Allie Carter, okay? Where's her birth certificate? Okay? I don't believe this is her birth name, okay? And then you gotta look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, their last name is Carter, okay? Did they take her in? Do they take these children in and then give these children their name, okay, their last names in these contracts? Okay? Think about it. Okay, so this is elite trafficking. So these elites have contracts to have these children serve them in different kind of ways. Okay, and how is this legal? This is illegal to sell people, to traffic human beings. Okay, it's against the law to do that. Okay, and they have been doing this for so long. And why hasn't people been charged? Think about this. Think about this. We're in 2024. Okay, we have all this information available to us. And I don't see Joe Rogan calling Candace. I'm talking about people that have millions and millions of viewers, have podcasts. I don't see Carlson Tucker calling up, say, "Hey, we want you on our show." I don't see Candace Owens. Yeah, Candace, I'm calling you out. You know, I was drawn to Candace Owens's husband. Okay. Candace Owens' husband, um, I might need to do a read on him because I was really drawn to Candace Owens' husband. Okay. Candace Owens, when she started her podcast, I'll never forget it. She didn't have all this religious and doctrine stuff in the backdrop of her channel. Okay. And I don't even know she was Catholic. Okay. But obviously she's a practicing Catholic because of her husband. But is her husband truly a practicing Catholic? No. I see her husband, and I'm going to say for entertainment purposes, because Candace Owens likes to sue. He is what I was picking up from him was two things energetically. He's a control freak, and two, I was picking up the white national party. Okay. I don't even know if he's Jewish or what. Okay, but this is what I was picking up. Okay. Um And I'm like, how did he wind up with Candace Owens? And how did Candace Owens wind up with him? Okay. Because they're not really a match, you guys. They're not. Candace talks about Black Lives Matters. And she talks about to raise the consciousness of Black people, right? And it doesn't matter that she chose a white man, but the white man that she chose is not really good for her. Okay. Because there's things that I see energetically when I see him. Okay. I see a man that's very controlling. Okay. I see a man that presents himself one way and is not that way. Okay. He's false. Okay. False energy there. Okay. Um, and I think she has two children to him. But it's very interesting. I'm just talking about everything, you guys. But, yeah, I was drawn to her husband, okay? Um, and I don't know if it's gonna come out about him because he's very controlling, okay? Um, and I feel like, not just controlling, because she talks about celebrities and the fraternal order. I mean, he's a part of the fraternal order, her husband, for entertainment purposes, okay? So it's interesting how she talks about raising the consciousness, but her husband is a part of the institution, the fraternal order. Okay. Um, it's kind of like a double sword with her. Okay. That it doesn't make sense. Okay. Because obviously she's smart, she's very intelligent, she should know who she's dealing with. Okay. Because that's what I see psychically. Okay. I see a control freak man, very control. Okay. Um, and I see a man that is hiding behind religion, hiding behind a fraternal order. And I'm seeing like supremacist type order. Okay. So it doesn't make sense. Okay. And she has two children to him. Okay. But so let's talk about Allie Carter. So Allie Carter, and there's another girl that came out. And she was a girl that they said I don't know where she's at now. I seen like 2 videos on her and I watched it. And, she's very interesting. Um, and I wanna save her reading for another day, okay, what I was picking up from her. But I wanna stay on Allie because, um, she said that her and Allie were in the same places, um, and the girl is the one that, when Denzel was there, she said that she, did was given, a drug and she shit it all over herself. And Denzel says to P. Diddy Combs, this is out of her mouth, not my mouth, okay? You have no morals or nothing like that. But Denzel said he was there with his wife. So why didn't you go up there and help this girl? I mean, this stuff is crazy, you guys. Really crazy. It's not funny. But so Allie, when she does her videos, she calls that white woman her mom. Okay. And I remember I did a video on these children that were being grown in a laboratory. Okay. It was bizarre. Okay. What I was actually seeing. You guys can go back in my videos and you'll see I did a video, okay, a while ago. And I talk about these kids that are in like clone centers. Okay. So I remember it was a rapper from Florida. Okay. And he was saying his clone number. Okay. And he was saying how many times he was cloned and stuff like that. And it kind of like brings me to Ali Carter. Like there was clone centers, okay? And obviously she knows this and she's seen this, okay? And how women were having babies, okay? And these children are not even documented, okay? They're not, there's no birth certificate. I mean, there's nothing. Like it's like they never even exist, okay? They're born, they're bred, um, and obviously somebody's having sex to have these babies, okay? And it's like they never existed. Okay. Think about it. But there has to be doctors that are involved to deliver these babies. Okay. And nurses, because who's taking care of these babies? Okay. Think about it. Who's taking care of these babies? Okay. And then Allie Carter says she feels bad because she left people behind. But does she feel bad because she left the other people behind and that were trafficked? Or does she feel bad because she left her children behind? Because I see Allie had children. Okay, this is what I was picking up. She could have one or two children. She conceived. So where are those children? Does she even know? Um, will she come out with this information? Okay. Um, because this is deep. Okay. We're only touching the surface of all this information. Okay. When everything comes out, um, all the puzzle pieces are going to be put together. Okay. But when I was seeing Allie, I was picking up some energy of she's definitely fractured, but there's truth in that fractured when she goes in and out, she's speaking her truth, right? But I'm asking myself, I also seen cloning, okay? I remember when I did that video on it looks like a pod and children inside the pod, okay? Um and where is her children? Cuz she says I left people behind. I couldn't save people. Okay, the other trafficking victims. But she also participated in rituals and other stuff because she was made to, okay? Because she was a victim, okay? And then she became a perpetrator in some capacity. But I believe she had children. I believe there's two of them, okay? So where are those children? Okay? Allie, I have so many questions. And I just at this point, I thought that somebody would have her that's on a national level on her channel. Um, so what are they scared of? Okay. Are they scared like if they put her on Fox? So Fox allegedly say they like to tell the truth. about current events or what's going on. So why hasn't Fox said, "Oh, we're going to bring Ally Carter on and talk about Ally Carter's story," or CNN News? What are they afraid of? Okay. When she gets indicted, then she's going to be able to tell her story. Okay. And I think that's what she's waiting for. She wants that. Okay. In some way, she wants that. But will she tell us about the children that she had? Will she tell us the whole truth, not just bits and pieces? Okay, like Jaguar Wright, bits and pieces. Okay. And then I asked myself, are they paid to come on there to say that stuff? Ally Carter is definitely not paid to say the things she says, okay? Because I seen it in the spiritual. So did Jaguar Wright, okay? And then I asked myself too, so let's go back to Jaguar. Jaguar Wright's son worked for Jay-Z. So you're gonna let your son be an apprentice to Jay-Z after Jay-Z has done all these things to you. Why would you let your son work for Jay-Z? Okay. Um, because of the money. Okay. And her son's life was taken. Okay. And then I seen her other son. He's very articulate. Okay. He was on the Tasha K show. Okay. I really don't care for Tasha K. Okay. Um, Tasha K to me, and I'm gonna say for entertainment purposes, um, she's not real. She's fake. Okay. Um, she's fake all around fake. Okay. There's a lot of people that I see that's all around fake. Okay. And she's one of them, all around fake. Okay. Because there's no substance to her channel. Okay. The only substance that she has is she interviews certain people, and then she she manipulates the conversation. Okay. And I don't like that. Okay. If you're going to have people on your channel, let them say what they have to say. Don't manipulate or make them say things to please the audience. Okay. Let them speak their truth. Okay. So I don't really care much for Tasha K. Okay. There's a lot of them I really don't care that much for. Um, there's another guy. He has a lot of following. Billy Carson. Okay, he just came out of nowhere. Okay, um, who is this man? Okay, think about it. You have people that are coming out of nowhere. Okay, and they're dropping this knowledge. Okay, I'm not talking about seers. I'm talking about people you have to give a second look at. Okay, like Billy Carson. Okay, and his wife. Okay, um, that when I picked up her energy right away, I'm like, this is not even a woman, this is a man. And she's talking about how women should be empowered and all this stuff. I'm like, it's crazy. Okay. But Ally Carter, I'm talking about everything, you guys. Ally Carter is that puzzle that I want to put all the pieces together. Okay. Because I'm drawn to her psychically. Okay. There's truth there. Okay. And then there's truth. And then there's manipulation there. Okay. Um, and on I did a video and I said, pray for Allie. Okay. But Allie needs to speak her truth. I'm talking about her whole truth. Okay. Because I feel like once she speaks her whole truth, it will make sense to a lot of people. Okay. So Allie is that puzzle piece that I'm putting together, okay? So I can get the whole picture. So I can tell you what I'm actually seeing, okay? So I feel like she had children, you guys. I don't know why I've been picking that up. And then I also feel like the woman that she's with, okay? If you listen to when she talks, she's putting her input, yeah, because she says because she cares about Allie and she wants Allie's information to get out, but it's kind of like, um, there's more to her, okay? And I don't feel like she should be trusted, okay? And then she calls her mommy or mama because she didn't have a mom. So who was her mother, okay? Because I mean, her mom, she's saying is Tupac Shakur's first wife, okay? I'm gonna have to do another read on her, okay? And then she's saying she's Tupac's daughter, okay? Um and I did many reads on her, okay? Um and then her last name is Carter. So was she owned by Jay-Z and Beyonce and they gave her the last name Carter? Okay, because obviously she was in Jay-Z's video. Okay, and then there is a photo of her with Will Smith at I think the Oscars or some kind of awards, and she's there as a guest. So why would they have her there as a guest? Okay. That is elite trafficking. Okay. So I'm gonna come back on you guys and do another read on Ellie Carter. Okay. Because I do see children here. And she is speaking her truth. But there's so much more. And I feel like we're gonna get all the information that we need to get as far as everything about her, okay? Not bits and pieces, okay? Because we don't need bits and pieces, okay? We need everything, okay? We need everything out there, okay? Because we need to talk about it, we need to address it, um, and things need to be done, okay? So I will come back on with another video. I have, I guess, one person on here. But I hope you guys get this video and just drop a comment and your thoughts about this whole Ally Carter thing. And then that other girl. So I'm gonna have to do another read on Ally and that other girl. The connection between those two, if they really met, um, because I feel like they had some kind of interaction. They came across each other. They came across each other's paths. Um, I don't feel like the other girl, and I watched the other girl too. Okay, so there's some truth there. Okay, um, and she was picked up off the streets. Okay, so I'm gonna do another video. You guys comment below of your thoughts about this whole Ally Carter, this other girl that just came out, and talking about her story. Okay, because it's kind of familiar, similar. Okay, to Ally Carter's story. Okay. So just tell me your thoughts. And if Allie did have children, where are her children? And who are Allie's parents? Okay. Is she really Tupac Shakur's daughter? I did a read on this. Okay. I already did the read on it. Or she's Tupac Shakur's first wife's child. Whose child is she? Okay. Um, so there's so much information that I want to do a read on. Okay, you guys. Thank you for joining me, the one person that's watching. So give me your comments. I know a lot of you guys are probably cooking, getting ready for tomorrow. So we'll come back to this and we'll talk about this and we'll see what we see. Okay, you guys? Um because I feel like there's so much more, okay? And I want to put the whole puzzle together, okay, on everything because I'm seeing things, I'm getting information, and I just want to get it. I want to read it. I want to read it, the energy in front of you guys, and I keep seeing these children, okay? I'm talking about children that she bared. She bared. So who has these children? Okay? All right, you guys, comment your thoughts, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, um, and we'll talk more about this. Okay, you guys? All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. I'm gonna put the title of this "Everything Under the Sun." Okay, because basically this is everything under the sun. Okay, you guys. All right. Enjoy your time with your family. Um, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Indigenous Day. Okay, or Thanksgiving, whatever you guys want to call it. All right, you guys. Bye.